Brad, 5 years ago, I didn't think I would ever find my perfect match. I didn't believe there's anyone out there that would fully accept me just the way I am. But then I met you, and you made me believe that I could be the purest, most honest version of myself and still be loved.
Katie, just the fact that I'm reading these vows right now is great news because it means that I was on time for our wedding. Because today, of all days, I was early. To me, at its core, marriage represents love and commitment. And my love and commitment to you didn't start today. In August of 2019, I went with my gut and did something which I rarely do, which is act spontaneous, and asked you to move in with me. Now, part of that decision may have been influenced by the fact that you were wearing a pretty green dress that day, but most of it was based on the fact that despite my hesitation towards completely changing both my life and my lifestyle, I early on wanted to take the next step with you in our relationship and grow closer to you than I ever would with anyone else.
But in all seriousness, when I think about what makes a good relationship, it is about finding your counterpart. Someone who makes you whole and you make Katie whole. You like fast cars? Katie likes backseat driving. Katie likes watching Hamilton over and over again. You have really good headphones and you're comfortable watching a Broadway play behind a pole. See? Perfect balance. We've been lucky enough to watch your relationship blossom over the past few years, and now you make a house a home with your 3 furry babies, Millie, Binks, and Maple, and you even looked for a house where I can live in too. Your selflessness, patience, and compassion, and did I mention patience? Will serve you well.
Wow.
Do you like it?
Yeah. Am I allowed to kiss you or no?
No.
Okay.
But do you like it?
You look beautiful.
You look so nice.
Wow.
I love it.
I missed you.
I missed you.
Wow.
Yeah, what do you think? I would do a twirl, but I like
I do. You look wonderful.
Thank you.
Wow.
Katie knew immediately that Brad was someone special and didn't want the day to end. And Brad found Katie captivating and someone he wanted to get to know. That was February 2018. You know, when I meet a couple to plan their wedding ceremony, I have a list of questions because I want to get a sense of who they each are and what their relationship is like. Well, I threw my list out when I met Katie and Brad together. While Katie is my cousin, I really didn't know her as the young woman she had become, and Brad I didn't know at all. But over a couple of meals, we got to know each other. They are kind and caring and smart and funny, which is a good thing. They value each other and their family and their friends and the trusted love they share.
Brad, I give you this ring
As a symbol of my love and faithfulness to you,
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness to you,
and as a reminder
that
you are my best friend and the love of my life.
that you are my best friend and the love of my life.
And Brad, if you would place the ring on Katie's finger, repeat after me. Katie, I give you this ring
Katie, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness to you,
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness to you,
and as a reminder
that
you are my best friend and the love of my life.
you are my best friend and the love of my life.
You came here today to affirm your love for one another and formally acknowledge that what your hearts already knew, that your lives are meant to be shared as one, that you're stronger together than apart, and that for all your days yet to come, you wish to share together all of life's joys and challenges, committed one to the other. Therefore, by the authority given to me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and with the greatest of joy, I pronounce you Mr. and Mrs. Katie and Brad Katzman. Katie, you may kiss the groom.
It's not the glow of the full moon shining in the night. There's nothing grand about a candle that holds a candle to the sun. The most beauty that I've seen is you.
Katie and I have a hobby of writing songs. We once sat down, and she said, "That's so amazing. You write songs." I was like, "It's easy. Watch." And I was like, "Oh, what have I got myself into?" We sat down and wrote a song in 10 minutes. Katie, I mean, the energy that Katie brings to a room, the inspiration. I know Brad is gonna enjoy living next to that positive light for years and years to come. It's truly a blessing, and. You know, I'm so happy to have you as part of our family. Everyone have a great time. You guys have years and years of fun together.
One of the last times we walked down the aisle together, it was a long time ago, it was at Uncle Bob and Aunt Liz's wedding. And for those that were there, yes, woo-hoo, remember that it wasn't just us walking down the aisle. Katie had a bag of goldfish that she would not let go of. They helped her get down the aisle. It was her security blanket that day, and she didn't want all the attention on her. And so I think that told us a lot about you that day. You stick to your guns, you march to the beat of your own drum, and you are your own person. But today you didn't need goldfish because you were walking down to Brad. The love of your life without hesitation, and it was just a beautiful thing to watch. So when I think about you, Katie, I want to give you and Brad a piece of advice. I'm 9 years in as of last week, so take it with a grain of salt. Gosh, never stop dating, never stop having fun together, never say I love you enough, keep saying it, and never forget this feeling today that you guys shared.